Good evening, everybody, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. This is the third and fourth installment of the 9 Houses, 1 Lot. This is actually just me showing you that I've added a computer to the second house, and the hallway has a light and some curtains now. So, now we can move on. Oh, and I had changed the cabinets downstairs, by the way. I just didn't show that. Now, we just picked up the speed. This is the third house. I was trying to get it to be the Get to Work theme. This one wasn't as difficult as the fourth house, which I'll get to eventually. This is more of a bachelor pad. There's no second floor. It's just a simple kind of studio, basically. And I didn't even put a door for the bathroom, just kind of closed it off. The bedroom, lack of bedroom, is in the same room as the kitchen and the living room, basically. And I was trying to find windows that would work very well, but you'll see how I did it. There really wasn't that much for wallpaper, so I just went with what was there, and I still like how it turned out. This looks like a bachelor pad as well. And I actually, let me say now, I forgot that it stopped recording every so often, so that's why you only get a short amount of clips on this, and why it looks like things have been added without recording. So I actually made sure with the next house that I definitely recorded, that I was paying attention to the recording. Is this because I was watching something while I was playing? And yeah, I ended up fixing it up though. The problem that I had for this part was that I was trying to put the dining room table just like the other one by the table. I was trying to put it behind the couch, and I saw it where Sim Supply actually made his, he called it a demountable. I think that's what he called it. But basically it was supposed to be a mobile home, and how he put the table behind the couch. I was trying to do that, but for some reason it wasn't letting me do it. I'm not sure why. But this is the done edit. This is the final edit for this. And here are the pictures. This is before the lights. And there we go. The final product. Now for the second house. The fourth house. This one ended up being a very gothic type house. Not that I was really going for it. I wanted to put some stairs, but I didn't know how I wanted to do it at first. This is how I originally started, and then I decided, nah, I'm going to change it. So I changed it to be sideways, as you see here. And I decided to put a storage closet underneath. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to put in there. I was trying to find something, and after searching, I ended up, because originally I was going to put a closet in there and it wouldn't fit. So I ended up putting some shoes, like a shoe rack, which you'll see here in just a moment, after I put the paint on the walls and all that stuff. This, of course, is just a half bath back in the corner. There's not much going on the first floor. It's just something simple, a half bath, and you'll see a library and a excuse me, sorry. what do you call it, a chess table. And I really wasn't wanting to make this a goth house, it just kind of ended up that way. I like the big pictures there. Although I'm not sure why the one on that the female one actually disappeared, but I put it back. I think my son was messing with my computer. Now for some. Well, this is the closet. It didn't work. I'm gonna say now for some curtains. I tried to make this mostly the get together theme, and it just didn't work. Not all the way. So some things I had to actually go outside of that. And you'll see when it comes to putting the kitchen in, it didn't quite work out right. And so I had to use other stuff. So here's the chess table and chairs. And the library, or bookcase rather. That's what I meant. And I'll be putting some old paintings up. And this is also just the outside. And some lights. And I decided to put a rug at the end of the stairs. All the stairs have it. This ended up being, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. So yeah. This is where I ended up putting the closet. This has another bookcase in it, which you'll see here soon. Yep, there it is. And I put a bench there, so if somebody wanted to read, they can. This is a one-person house, though, because I could only fit one bed in there, which you'll see like later on in the video. It took a very long time. In fact, if I didn't actually make this video go faster, then this video would be like 2.5 hours long, and yeah, we don't want that. Decided to put a sculpture there. It's not really a sculpture, but you know. And a little flower in the corner. And another painting. So that's it for that one. The next up is the 3rd level, which this one ended up, at first I actually put a bathroom, and I thought I could make a 5th floor, but it wasn't going to let me, so alternatively it ended up being a bedroom with a single bed. I may change it to put a double bed if I actually can fit it in there. If I do, then I will take pictures and I'll show you when I do the 5th house. And I actually was getting some ideas for the 5th house. It's just a little thing, a little house. It's a lot smaller than the other ones. However, I started working on a family in one of the lots, and I have a bedroom underground. So I'm thinking that I can make this one more of an underground house. So we'll see how it goes. as far as the stairs on this floor going up, I kind of started off with 3 sets of stairs, as you'll see here in just a moment, and then eventually I had to squeeze it down to 2 so I could actually fit what I needed to upstairs. Upstairs, as you'll see here in just a few moments, will be the kitchen and very lack space of living room. But I can always change that later. I could always make this one have a basement. That would be kind of cool. But I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. I've done too much with this house already, so we'll just have the smaller house next to it be the basement house. Now to the, let's see, what are we at now? 4th floor? Yes, the 4th floor. This is where the kitchen and the living room are. This is also where I put the next set of stairs, which actually kind of boggles my mind because it allows you to put stairs, but it doesn't allow you to make another room, which I was going to put a big bedroom up top there, but it wouldn't let me. So instead, I had to take the staircase out, and I had to, like I said, take the other bathroom out and put a bedroom there, and then the bathroom actually moved to where the staircase was. But right now I'm just building the kitchen. I decided to kind of make it a U shape, as you'll see here in just a moment. Yep, there we go. And some cabinets. And I had to kind of play around with it a little bit to see what I liked. I actually kind of like the cupboards with the glass doors where you can see all the plates. And then this doesn't exactly have a dining room. The bar stools were supposed to be. I ended up having to take out of the 3 one of them and a counter because it just wasn't a lot of room, and I had to put a trash can somewhere, so that's where the trash can ended up. So there's a very tiny living room right next to it. And the candelabras were nice, although I don't know how I feel about them. They kind of give off more of a dingy yellow color, so I don't really like that. I may go back and change it to something else to make it more modern-ish instead of just completely old-fashioned. But I ended up putting a tea rack. In the corner back there, some paper towels and a can with spatulas and stuff. There's also on the bar a bowl of fruit, as you see. And of course with the coffee table. I didn't know if I wanted to be closer or not, so. And you can't have it exactly in between. So here's where I'm going to be putting those stairs in. Which, like I said, it kind of confuses me why you can put stairs, but you can't have, you know, a bedroom or another room or something. So really you can only have up to 4 floors. I'm guessing because you can have a deck. So if I do something like that again for a different type of house, not on this lot, just outside of this project, then I may just see about if I can make it an upper deck with a table and an umbrella and a grill and all that stuff. So here I'm making some room. I actually squeezed down the 3 set of stairs into 2, just so I could have more space. And thinking about it, because I'm looking at how much space there is I'm thinking that it's probably better that I took those other stairs out completely because there still wouldn't be enough room. Now for some lights and stuff. The record store that's behind the building, I actually did go back and put some paint on it. So the next video that you see, maybe you'll see it in the background that it's covered finally. This is where I was trying to make the wall, and it says, you can't do that, basically. As you could read what it said. And I had a hard time trying to get rid of the stairs because I wasn't sure how to get rid of them because you can't exactly delete them. I actually had to find out online that you have to take one of the sledgehammer tools and click on it to get rid of it. So now I am moving all the bathroom stuff that was on the 3rd floor up to the 4th floor. And moving some furniture around for the living room. And now, after this, I'll show you. Now this is where the old bathroom, or the former bathroom, turns into the bedroom. I wanted to kind of make the door catty-cornered, but it wouldn't give a lot of space. As you'll see, I made the wall first, and it just didn't work out. And so I decided to just make it a normal shaped room. If you hear any background noise, by the way, sorry about that. I actually had to end up moving the bed just to put that window. But I think I probably could have done it without moving it, but that's okay. It's already done now. And this doesn't have a lot of room, so I just put a bed, a dresser, and a painting, I believe, and another candelabra. I did like how it ended up turning up, even though it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, because there's only so many things that it will allow you to do, but in the end, I still like how it ended up. But I do have pictures at the very end. Oh, and somehow, I'm not sure how those set of stairs got there, but I had to sledgehammer those out. And I did have some flowers and a mirror in the background for the dresser. And I know you see in the background that there's no wall by the stairs. I actually do go back to it later on and fix that. When I go to take pictures, yeah. I think out of all of the houses that I've done so far on this lot, that this is probably one of my favorites so far. Yep, there I am, taking pictures. So now, let's see, we are, I know I changed the speed so it's kind of fast, but, oh, I had to fix something. I had to end up putting a smoke alarm in the other house, but I also put one in this one as well. And this is what I was talking about, where the painting just moved, and I'm like, where'd it go? But this is where the other smoke alarm is. Oh, and I forgot I put a kettle up there too. I was trying to find a tea set, but yeah. I did end up in the corner I ended up putting a plant in the corner by the TV. You'll probably see it here in just a minute in the pictures. Maybe. There's the second floor. Oh no, sorry, third floor. The other one was the fourth. This is the second floor. And then the first floor. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll have my links below.